you have more specifics on the god and like?
Yeah.
He is a god of chaos.
God of chaos.
Oh my god.
He approves of
Sunless
those who
god.
killed orcs.
You what?
How do you spell?
Orcs?
He approves of those that kill orcs.
Corellin.
Yeah. So, that's what you know. So this John guy is a priest in an order that worships chaos. Is what you're logically deducing.
I see. So, what do we see around us, by the way? Spot check.
You see the barracks behind you. You see the river in front of you. You see the bridge that goes over the river, and you see across the river, basically hovels, and a distinct odor wafting from that side of the river.
Okay, so based off of my knowledge check earlier, what else do I know about this town? Like, other than the shanty town off in the corner, there's the dock over there. What about the other two quadrants?
All right, so the quadrant you're currently in houses the barracks, as you know, but it's also the trade center. It's where the middle income merchant class lives.
Okay.
Really? Merchants, huh?
What time of day is it?
It's evening. It's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. And this section here, right in the
1
middle,
o'clock in the morning, or?
So night?
in the morning.
Okay, so it's night, not evening.
Yeah. This is where the rich
Well, yeah.
people live. In this section, it's kind of up on a hill and it's in from the walls. So if there were to ever be an invasion, the plebeians would die first. The mayor's house is right here. And Port Authority is right here. This river connects to the sea where Miria washed up. And they actually have a gate that goes down into the water, and they keep it closed at night. But that is technically, if you were on a boat, that would be a legitimate exit. But there's no walkway on this side. And so that's the town. That's what you know.
Say we get a room for the night. It's late. You will listen in the
Not a bad
morning.
idea.
You want us to get a room with a guy who's covered in blood.
Not to mention, I'm not exactly welcome around here.
There's a river to your side. You can just wash your face off.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kick Soldier covered in blood into the river.
I just want to remind you
I would
that
say
our party consists of a drow elf, which is hated and feared, and a hobgoblin, which is scary as fuck, and doesn't, look like something you can communicate with. And you want us to get a room in town.
And you,
I get a room.
I'm just gonna say you've also killed 7 soldiers.
They don't know that
Yeah.
I killed them.
They don't, I mean, yeah, they don't know.
And
that yet, but-
I'm looking at the gnome again. Like he's really asking to be like punted for like again suggesting that I wash myself in what you say smells like a really dirty river. Well, don't you recall? I'm gonna try to kick you in the butt to push you into the river so that you are washed off.
Wait, so what's going? What? Who? What?
I'm
gonna kick Soldran into the river.
I would advise against that, as he does have a -11 to swimming.
Oh God.
Yeah, he is wearing
Okay,
heavy armor.
You might actually kill him.
Okay, I won't do that. Something told me, my god told me don't do that.
Who is your god?
The scavenger's god is Iona.
Oh, thanks for sharing that, Derek.
Oh, sorry. My B. So, are you
No,
guys
I
gonna
th- I
find a
think-
place for the night? Or are you gonna go meet John the priest?
Yeah, we're
Just
gonna go to John because
Yeah, I
we
think-
gotta get out of this town. The drow is right.
I think our options are either cause mischief, steal, go meet John, or get out and rest for the night. But we're probably going to do much worse around here during the day.
I'm going to the church, even if no one else is going there, because if a god or deity approves of killing orcs, he's on my side.
Fine.
I'm
I'll
gonna follow along.
Same. I want to go see John right now.
All right. So
I don't know what you want, Derek.
you notice as you're walking, you see a bunch of boats on your left side at the dock, and you get closer to as you get closer to Shantytown, you get to more and more of the smell of manure and body odor. Like like thousands of people that haven't bathed in 2 years are together in a 1 square mile radius, and it's really gross. And
Yeah, see, guys, this is why I didn't want to go to Shantytown. I'm just saying.
but you also notice that as you get farther and farther away from the north side of town, there's less people that look like they would be concerned with your appearance. So while it does smell and it is disgusting, you are feeling a little bit safer about being on the south side of town. Because nobody's really looking at you, nobody's paying attention.
Well, it's midnight, so there's probably not a lot of people out here right now, right?
Yeah, you got some fishermen trying to catch some, midnight fish and
Oh, okay.
that kind of stuff.
AKA catfish.
Stop
It's a-
checking on the race of those fishermen.
Oh, God.
You
Yes.
you see a couple of these guys fishing, and they're a mixture of humans and halflings. This town seems to
I'm
be
gonna do.
mostly filled with humans. Omug was a little bit of a rarity.
I'm gonna do a sense motive here.
I don't know
I want
what
to
is
see
it?
if he can
He
control
hasn't done
himself.
anything.
It's not
I know.
anything.
I know it's
Hasn't
his
done anything.
inner look.
Yeah, he
You have
hasn't
to
done
do
anything,
something
man.
first.
But you probably said
No,
so.
but I'm suspecting because I see him looking at these guys, like
Alright.
not in a really good way,
Fair enough.
seeing how they look and what kind of guys they are, and I want to avoid any further confrontation here. So I'm checking him out and trying to see what he's up to, 'cause
All right,
it doesn't feel right.
all right. So roll your check.
Bio has literal reasons why my character keeps doing that.
Oh, I'm sure they're all religious
Wait,
and whatnot.
Is it sense motive? Yeah.
All right, you can tell he's looking because he feels compelled to do it. Compelled to find out
go
what the
murder
races of
and-
these people are.
Ah,
But you're not
okay.
entirely sure why he's constantly checking to see what race somebody is. But you know that is very important to him.
So I assume we're moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah. Move on, you fucking
Alright.
racist.
So you guys show up at what appears to be a church. It's very small, and in fact you walk past it once because it didn't look like a church. It's not a grand cathedral. There's no stained glass or anything like that. It's just a small little rundown shack. And you see a man that is in a robe standing along the wall in front of the church. He's wearing a long brown robe and it's hooded, and you can't really make out his face. Yes, thank you.
I'm just waiting for the inevitable spot check to see what race he is.
I was gonna say, do I have to do a spot check to see it?
Yes, because he's wearing a hood. You look at him and you can see that he is in fact half elf. But you're not
Right.
sure what type of elf. So your
Okay.
your blood's
any
pumping a little
intention-
bit.
Any intentions that he has, I really want him not to kill the guy before we know what this is all about. So
All right.
I-
So you
I'm
also
clear now of his intentions, so I'm stepping in
I'd like to
wherever I can.
spot check to see if I can see that he's getting upset.
Oh no, no,
Yes.
I'm like giving him. I'm like giving the.
you
the
you
dude-
notice
that-
he's kind of like posturing a little bit and kind of walking around trying to examine him, figure out what he is.
Oh, does he have a weapon? By the way, do I see that on the spot check?
You do see that he has a club.
I'm going to try and diplomacy and get Zoldra to calm
Well
down.
then,
I
Alright.
am giving the guy my sword that I took from the guard.
So what do
It's,
you say to Zoldra?
Zoldra, just calm down. Let's talk with him first, see what's going on. I mean, hey, he's a worshiper of.
does
of,
he even know common?
Me? Yeah.
Chaos, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
He's a worshiper of Karelin. Who doesn't like orcs. I'm sure I can tell that you really love orcs. You love them so much you just want to smash them to pieces. So why don't we just cool it just a little bit, see what he wants, and then if we don't like him, you can bash him in all you want.
So my character, I just like Soldier like kind of like looks at the gnome, kind of bewildered, and just like kind of nods his head, and then continues to give the guy in the robe a wary look.
Okay.
Just to make sure that I'm gonna give that sword. I'm serious here to the guy. Okay.
Okay. And what are you
Because
telling
it's
him?
not my sword. It's overweighing me. I can't do shit with it. Nobody
Okay.
else wanted it. They all have their gear. So fuck that sword. Here you go.
So you hand the sword to John?
The long sword. Here you go, John. Here's the long sword.
We assume it's John. We don't actually know it's John, but we assume it's John, right?
Yeah. And so the hooded
So the guy
man
looks at me like,
takes
what
he
the
takes
fuck is
the
this guy
sword
doing?
and he looks very confused, and he just kind of stakes it into the ground next to him, says, "Thanks, I guess."
Okay, Alga sent us. She said you had some information. If you are you John? Like,
Yeah. So we're assuming you're John. What's We understand that you wanted to talk to us.
Just say what the hell is with those rolls?
What's going on?
What the hell is
The
John
dice
doing?
love him tonight. Holy crap!
John's gonna tell me like everything I want to know. Apparently.
For real. So
Don't you love my plus 12 diplomacy mod?
It's not even the plus 12. It's like the 19.
The 19.
So, John says, yes, so as you see, I'm a member of the Order of Karelin, and we worship chaos. The person that heads up my order needs people with your abilities to do some work for him.
And what kind of work is that? And how well does it pay?
If you accomplish the objectives and he gets what he wants, you will be richly rewarded.
I do a religion check on the Order of Corellid.
Okay.
Who the hell's the leader? Wow. Holy shit. Shitty roll.
You
believe so Chum is now believing everything that the guy said.
No, he got a 9. He got a 9. It's not bad.
No, you've heard of the Order of Karelin, and you are aware that the leader is the illegitimate half brother of the king of Laplandland, and his name is Vamir.
That's a lot of info.
Well, I mean, he's a religious
Fair.
guy.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's no racials in there. Leave it that way. Come on, we're good.
Well, that's all you know. You haven't seen him. You don't know anything else about him, but other than you've heard that it's the half brother of the king.
So,
dear, John, what is this all about? What are we gonna do?
So based off of that, I actually want to do let's see.